Bryan, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. First of all, thanks for doing this. We just want to talk about today is you. I think, one of the things that we always want to share with our friends and family, OneGoal stakeholders, is kind of the story of our students. And OneGoal, as we've talked about 1,000 times, you and us, is a mission that's really motivated around what your aspirations are, but I think is manifested when we see you living your adult life.
Right.
So just for introduction purposes, could you share with everybody who you are and how you arrived here today?
Well, my name is Bryan Aguilar. I'm 25 years old. I'm a radiation therapist. I work for MD Anderson. I'm currently in the main hospital, but the opportunity can grow out to the outreaches in the Woodlands and West Houston and all around the Houston area. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now. Total time in the field is about 5 years now because I started during COVID as a student. And I treat cancer patients. I try and, if not, save lives, extend lives, and help lives along the way. So I love what I do.
Yeah. And who's this guy?
This guy is a guy I met when I was about 14 years old, freshman. Yeah. He was my PE teacher, and then one day came to me with a flyer of OneGoal and said, I think you'd be a good candidate.
Brandon, why don't you introduce yourself? I think Bryan did a great job. But
Brandon LeBlanc. Been with OneGoal in one capacity or another since 2013. But yeah, I've done a variety of roles with OneGoal, but I think the most important one I ever did was being coach, being teacher, being the OneGoal PD at Westchester Academy, and and being able to help students, or Bryan and other students like him, just to figure out what they wanted to do and then go do it. And it's so cool to see him on the other side of it now.
You're obviously super accomplished today working at MD Anderson as a radiation therapist. To me, that doesn't come off as like a career that a sophomore or junior in high school knows they want to be. Was it that way for you, or had you any awareness of wanting to be this when you grew up?
I was in high school when I knew I kind of wanted to go. I knew about the field. I went to a career fair. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember, it was in Spring Woods, and I asked you if you could come with me.
Yeah. We did all kinds of, that was the best thing about being there were so many opportunities that I had as a teacher, and what OneGoal also empowered me to do, so many things that I was learning along the way, but those relationships were the most important thing, right? There's so many things that Bryan and I have done together, as well as me and a bunch of other of my students have done together. It's just breaking down these fears and these barriers of doing things for the first time, and having somebody there who is your cheerleader and who is willing to go and to go to these career fairs or just to learn alongside them. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I took them there, then I had the flight. That's where I found out about the School of Health Professions of UT, because they were there, and so I had that in the back of my head, to eventually I want to do this. So I went to UHD, and then about 2.5 years in, I was like, I'm never going to use this biology degree that I'm going for. So I transferred over to get my bachelor's in radiation therapy, and that's where I got it. And he actually also went to the open house
session
to how to apply and all these things.
Yeah.
And he was
a little bit, just Brandon, as we kind of wrap up, how would you say, because Brandon is with OneGoal today, and you've seen the program evolve, so how would you say, as the ways of getting into college have changed and the barriers and hills that people have to climb change, what do you think is changed about the OneGoal program or the way that we deliver it? I mean, a lot has happened since Bryan graduated. We've had COVID, we've had so many things that have shifted the education landscape. What do you think is the evergreen value of OneGoal?
To me, it's still this, that we're giving students more people that they can trust and more people that are knowledgeable. They are getting a dedicated OneGoal teacher, or they're getting more ready counselors to be able to support them on whatever their individual goals are. And I mean, and so much of this college-going culture, whether you want to go and get a certification and become a welder, or you want to become a radiation therapist, or you want to become a teacher, you need guidance. And there are going to be obstacles that happen along the way. And OneGoal, in really meaningful ways, provides trusting adults for young people to be able to have extra champions in their life that they can call on, and that they know that are there to support them. And so it's really meaningful.